it's Låpsley. Shout out to everyone at Vinyl Me Please. I'm from Southport, which is just north of Liverpool in the northwest of England. It's basically like, what's it called? A nature reserve. So I live right next to loads of sand dunes and squirrels and like a forest. And so it's quite serene. Like you come out of the city and then you're suddenly hit by this beautiful area called Southport. I'm not far from Manchester and Liverpool, so I've been able to go to gigs in both cities. My new album is called Long Way Home. It has quite a few meanings. One of them is moving from Southport near Liverpool to London and just being so far away from friends and family and someone who I was in a relationship with. It puts loads of toll and strain on those relationships. Also, when you like someone and you walk in home, like whether it's back to the car in a car park or back to the train station, I think when you really like someone, you want to spend as much time with them as possible. So you take the longer route, even though it's gonna end and you're gonna have to say goodbye. It's like extending something, even though it's only a small thing. Some of the tracks were written at home back up north. I created like a little studio thing in my bedroom just with a synth and a little 90 quid mic that I got off the internet and just on GarageBand. So Station and Painter were both written back home. Painter I wrote for my best friend Lee. It was 2 years ago and we were both single around Valentine's Day and I rang him up and I was like, don't be sad, Lee. I'm gonna write a song about you. I love you, like you're one of my best friends. So it's definitely, it's not the kind of love that's like relationship love, but it's definitely like a strong emotion between me and Lee. So, and he's a painter. And like he always used to say like, oh, you've got a crush on me, Holly. Around that time, I mean, I grew up listening to REM because my dad would play it and got my orange crush. So I was like, crush coming over like the REM kind, like orange in the colour, like orange crush. And then like from where I live, you can see Blackpool. So I was just like Blackpool on the sunrise because that's all I could think about. The colour orange was like looking over at Blackpool in the sunset. So that's what that song is about. It's for Lee. Falling Short was the first song that I wrote outside of my bedroom. So I was just put into a studio and obviously it was all of Draper's equipment and I was just mesmerised. I'd never been into a studio. His was a home studio as well, but it was like my bedroom on acid. It was like insane. I recorded most of the album in XL Studios, which is in Notting Hill. Some of you might have seen the film. It's just off Portobello Road. It's basically a converted garage with no light whatsoever. So yeah, that's probably why the album's quite sad because I never saw the sunlight. I like to take control when I step into the studio because I want to force myself to improve. I've pushed myself with this album to write the best that I could write and to produce as much as I can myself because I've not had those years of experience. And so my production is often a lot slower than all these whiz kids who have studied production, blah, blah, blah. But I have the idea in my mind of how I want it to sound. And maybe I know what I want, like I want it to be sidechained or I want to compress this, but I might not know how to do it really quickly. And so I'll need that help in the tech sense. But I feel like pushing myself in production was a very important thing. And I didn't feel like giving that power to somebody else because it would suck the creativity that comes with your own production.